Grantham in the Lincolnshire Flatlands, a railway town of no-nonsense East Midlands red brick, the birthplace of the Conservative Party's most famous daughter, Margaret Thatcher. If the current Prime Minister is to get Middle England behind her Brexit deal, she needs to win over places like Grantham. Theresa May is trying to change the public perception of her deal. She knows the only way that wavering MPs might vote for it is if they feel their constituents breathing down their necks. But that won't be easy. A Sky Data poll suggests just 12% of people feel the deal delivers on what people voted for.
I just think it's a bit of a disaster. I really do. And it's a shame because I voted for Brexit.
It's not perfect with everyone, is it? But she sits the best on the table. If we don't go for that, we get a no deal. And what's going to be worse? No deal, isn't it?
What would you like to see happen now, then? If you could choose.
In an ideal world, if I could wave a magic wand, Brexit wouldn't go ahead.
I'm just thoroughly bored with it.
You're bored of Brexit?
Absolutely bored.
You wish we'd all stop talking about it?
Indeed.
The local Conservative MP Nick Bowles says he will vote for the Prime Minister's Brexit deal, but he's brokering an alternative plan if it falls, known as Norway Plus.
Well, I think the most important thing about my plan B is that it's nobody's plan A. This is not a perfect deal that I'm proposing, but it is one that is doable. And it's because they all see that at the moment we might be heading off the cliff. We're going to do a Thelma Louise and drive straight off the cliff into the sunset. And that's not something that almost anyone really wants to see. And they do see the potential of the Norway option to get us out of the EU and avoid no deal.
So how many members of the Cabinet are you talking about then?
Well, I've spoken to probably now 6 or 8 members of the Cabinet. I don't want to say that they're all completely signed up to this as a plan B. I mean, of course, they're all supporting the Prime Minister's plan first and foremost.
Do you agree with your colleagues who say that after Brexit is, they hope, done next year, it's time for Theresa May to hand over to a new generation of Conservatives?
I think we're definitely going to need to have fresh faces, new ideas and new leadership before the next election. I think it should be up to Theresa May to decide precisely when she wants to hand over. My own view would be that it can't be just before the next election. There needs to be a decent period for someone to be able to demonstrate what their new approach and their new ideas would deliver for the British people. So I hope that she would see mission completed on the 29th of March as the time to start thinking about when it is that she wants to hand over to a successor.
The Prime Minister insists the choice is between her deal, no deal, or no Brexit. But if she can't get it through the House of Commons, she'll need a plan B. Sophie Ridge, Sky News, Grantham.